All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started tonight. My name is Ryan Lamb. Thank you so much for joining us. Got some exciting stuff to talk about tonight. Some of you have been invited, and I'm excited. This webinar is actually going to be a little bit longer than usual. I have some stuff that I've added that I want to share with you guys. So it's going to be about a 40-minute webinar. So for the next 40 minutes, I'm going to be going over all the information and explaining everything about what just happened that's going on right now as we speak. It's super, super exciting. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys and pull up the webinar. So just give me 1 second and we'll get started. All right. Fantastic, guys. So, my name is Ryan Lamb, calling out of Dallas, Texas, guys. I just got back from a fantastic leadership retreat in Las Vegas. You know, a lot of people go to Vegas to party and stuff. We went there to really grow and to get better. I met with some of the most fantastic, incredible individuals in the world, like the icon entrepreneur Richard Branson. Learned from Tony Robbins, the #1 success coach in the world, and just got to be around incredible people. And so I'm fired up. I'm fueled up with inspiration. And guys, I'm 26 years old. I'm a family guy. I love my family. I love playing sports. I grew up playing baseball and football and played baseball in college. I'm a normal guy, okay? And I grew up with a hardworking family, a family that, you know, my dad's a retired police officer. My mom now owns a Chick-fil-A, but she didn't start there. She built her way to the success that she has. And, you know, most people in my family are very ordinary. They're employee-minded, blue-collar. You know, my uncle's a plumber. My other uncle's in construction. We're just a hardworking family. And so I followed the same system that my family has done, and I was really intentional about my school, my academics growing up. I studied, and I went to school. I got good grades. I played baseball in college. In school, I did everything I could to make the best grades so that I could get, you know, the best chance at getting a good job. And I graduated with my mechanical engineering degree, and this was about 2 years ago, actually. Graduated with my mechanical engineering degree from Texas A&M University and started working in oil and gas industry. And I was working my tail off, okay? I was proving myself. I was doing everything that I was taught growing up as a kid. Go to school, get good grades, get a good job, and be the best at your position. You know, work your tail off. And so that's what I was doing. I was proving to my leaders, my project managers, that I was the best guy on the team. And I tried to take a lot of initiative. I wanted to be the best. I wanted to show them that I was worthy of growing and becoming a leader in the company. And 5 months in doing that, I got an email that said, Ryan, we regret to inform you, but your last day will be May 30th. You have about 6 weeks to find a new position somewhere else. Sorry and good luck. And I'll tell you, that day was the last day anybody would ever be in a position to regretfully inform me of anything that would affect my financial position, that would affect my family. No. What I learned was that working in corporate, you're one email or phone call away from financial disaster. There's no security, there's no stability, and frankly, the system that the world teaches is just BS, okay? I know so many people that went to the best, in my opinion, one of the best schools in Texas, the school that I went to, that graduated with phenomenal degrees, with phenomenal backgrounds, with phenomenal resumes, and they cannot get a job. The system's broken. And so really, life rewards people that go after their dreams. They go after people that work hard. They go after people that have passion. And so that's what I am. I'm a very passionate person. I love helping people. I love building relationships. And that's what I aspire to do. I aspire to be an impact in the world and leave a legacy for my family. I'm happily an entrepreneur. Since that day, I've started several ventures. I own my own engineering company. I'm an entrepreneur through and through, and I love networking. And so in 18 months ago, fortune found my way when I was introduced to the industry of network marketing. And I'll tell you guys, coming from a family with employee-minded people, like I said, I was very negative. I thought it was too good to be true. I thought it was a scam. I thought it was, it didn't make sense to me. And I thought I knew everything because I was an engineer, graduated with a good school. But what I learned was you don't know what you don't know. And I was ignorant. I didn't know anything about network marketing. And I believed all the BS that's out there. I believed all the BS that's out there on the internet. And I'll tell you guys, I had someone tell me this and it changed my life. He said, Ryan, your mind is like a parachute. It only works when it's open. And a closed mind is the most expensive thing you can own. And he said, Ryan, you think you know a lot about a lot of things, but you don't know anything about business or making money. Because everything that you're saying is incorrect. It's naive and it's ignorant. But Ryan, you don't know what you don't know. But your pride and your ego is going to get in the way of you, and you're not going to make it to where you want to go in life. And he sat me down and he said, Ryan, do you know how to go from making $100,000 a year to $100,000 a month? I said, no. He said, how much do you make, Ryan? I said, I don't know, around $60,000, $70,000 a year. He said, do you know how to make $60,000, $70,000 a month? I said, no. He said, do you want to know? Because you're so trapped in this traditional American dream, normal society way of thinking that you're blinded from ways to become wealthy. And that's by building leverage. He taught me, he said, Ryan, rather than making 100% of your own efforts, go make 1% of 100 other people's efforts. It's the wealth principle that you'd rather make 1% off 100 people's efforts than 100% off of your own. It's called leverage. It's the wealth principle. And he started to share with me how the industry of network marketing changed his life. It's a business model built around helping people. That the most successful people are not necessarily the ones that get in at the beginning and at the top, like everybody says, but it's the people that care the most about their team. The people that are the most successful are the people that help the most people become successful. And I said, you know what, I can get behind that. I've been an athlete my whole life. I love teamwork. I love helping people. I aspire to be a great leader. This sounds like exactly what I'm looking for. And really, in the last 18 months, guys, I fell in love with this industry. I've had so many people pour into my life and teach me how to become a better person, a better leader. And it literally changed my whole life. And so 3 weeks ago, I got a phone call that literally changed my life, guys. And so I'll tell you all that story to let you guys know that I'm a normal guy, and I just believe that anybody that works hard enough, that finds the right opportunity and believes in themselves can win. And that's what I've done, is I've launched the biggest business project in my life. In my first company, I made over $100,000. And now I'm launching the biggest business project in my life, and I've made over double in my first month than I made in my highest month of my last company. And I'm the same person. But what I'm about to share with you guys is so incredible. This could change your life. And so what I ask you is to be open to it. Listen to this and evaluate it, because your mind is like a parachute. It only works when it's open. And I encourage you, if you're skeptical, if you're negative, I was too, just listen to this. It's literally a game changer, and it's changed my life in such a short amount of time. And real quick, as I dive into the information, I want to give you some background. How many of you guys are familiar with wearable technology? Okay, the Apple Watches, the Fitbits, the Garmins, the Samsungs that people are wearing nowadays. Wearable technology is literally the next era. Okay, if you follow telecommunications, you've seen that telecommunications have adapted since the early 90s, from the box phones to a flip phone, to a smartphone, to a touchscreen iPhone. Okay, it's evolved. And now where that is going is it's expanding to wearable technology. This is the future. Okay, you can see how it's grown the last 8 years 2013, 8 million devices. 2016, 111 million. This year, literally absolutely exploded. And if you want to know where it's going, this is what I want you to catch, okay? This year, CCS Insight expects the volume to close at around 123 million and to grow to 411 million by 2020, which would take the value from $14 billion to $34.2 billion. Forbes shows the wearable tech market to be worth $34 billion. Time Magazine, how wearable technology will change your life, whether you like it or not. The Business Insider shows the end of the smartphone era is coming. Guys, this is where technology is going. Whether you like wearable technology or not, this is where it's going. And here's what Warren Buffett said. Warren Buffett, the most influential, if not the best investor of all time, said, whatever you like, make it your hobby. Whatever the world likes, make it a business. And that's what we're seeing right here is the next phase, the next growth in technology is in wearables. It's going to triple, if not quadruple, in the next 3 or 4 years with or without us, guys. And let me ask you, how many of you would like to find a way to have a piece of this $34 billion? How many of you are familiar with Fitbit, yes or no? Okay, Fitbit. It's a device that calculates your calories and your steps. You wear it on your wrist. It's a wearable, okay? It's an up-and-coming, technology's cutting edge. They sold 20 million devices last year in 2015. They're worth $8 billion today. How many of you are familiar with Fitbit, yes or no? Right? I'm sure most of you are. If not, it's a pretty new technology, and it's really, really cutting edge, and it's very, very mainstream nowadays. So let me ask you guys, knowing what you know today about Fitbit, if you can go back in time and be one of the first people involved and in a position where you can get paid on devices sold all around the world, how many of you would have said yes or no? How many of you would have done it? Yes or no? By raise of hands, you can put in the chat. How many of y'all would have done it, yes or no? And for those of you that are saying, yeah, of course, Ryan, it's a no-brainer. Let me tell you, okay? A lot of yeses, a lot of raised hands. I see it, okay? Now, for those of you that say yes, it should be all of you. Anybody that has a pulse or that can respond, it's a no-brainer. But let me ask you, are you sure? If Steve Jobs, the mastermind behind Apple, if Steve Jobs called you tonight and said, hey, Paul, hey, Bob, hey, Jasmine, we're about to launch the iPhone for the first time tonight, okay? We're launching the iPhone for the first time tonight. If you want to be involved, how many of you would actually say yes to that? No questions asked. Stop what you're doing and jump on board, because this is where we're going, guys. Imagine as of 90 days ago, first ever, to revolutionize 3 industries, the healthcare industry, technology, and the home-based business industries. 90 days ago, they just launched the most advanced wearable technology in the world. It's basically Fitbit on steroids. It's called the Hilo. It stands for Health and Life Oracle, guys. This is a game changer, okay? It's the most advanced wearable. It's a game changer in healthcare. What this does, guys, is it does pretty much everything a Fitbit does, essentially, but it monitors and records all of your health and vital signs in real time, okay? Your blood pressure, your heart rate, ECG, EKG, sleep quality, breath rate, emotions, fatigue, step, calories, an SOS panic mode feature, and more. For the first time ever, you can monitor your loved ones remotely. You can look at their vital signs. You can even set thresholds for your own vital signs and assign people in your family to be guardians so that if ever your vital signs are failing, they will be notified to help you. It's a revolutionary concept, guys, that's going to change the world, called self-care, where we have thousands of people all around the world monitoring each other's vital signs and in a position that if anything goes wrong, there can be a first line of response to help you get help when needed before something more serious or traumatic occurs. Now, many of us in the United States may take this for granted, but people all over the world do not have access to the medicine, don't have access to the pharmacies, don't have access to the healthcare professionals when they need it. And so for the first time ever, World Global Network, the company that I'm a part of, has launched a device that will revolutionize healthcare globally. There's also a panic button that you can alert someone if you're ever in trouble or need help, whether you're sick, you've fallen, anybody that needs help, they can alert your companion with an SOS emergency request that sends you the latest address and a Google map with directions on how to get there. It's incredible. There's also health enhancing stones with the germanium and Himalayan salt that have great health enhancing features, great natural remedies. And I show you this to give you an idea of how cutting edge the Hilo is compared to what's on the marketplace. The health and fitness features column, you can see that most devices that are on the market right now have the same features. The Hilo stands alone with the first ever to be able to monitor all these vital signs. A lot of these different features coming out soon within the next few months. First time ever, the technology that will allow people to monitor and record and measure their blood sugar, their blood alcohol content, their blood oxygen levels, and their viscosity levels for the first time ever. And for the first time ever, this company is allowing you and me to refer people and drive a business that allows you to make commissions all over the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Gates says the secret of success in business is in detecting where the world will go and to get there first. We're in a position to be involved in a company that just launched a product that just launched less than 90 days ago. For the first time ever, with the first time technology, partnered with Toshiba, and we can share the word and be compensated for the first time ever, guys. That's what this is. And this is where we're headed. Okay? You see the first generation? That's the prototype of the fourth generation. We already have this device evolved with a roadmap with 4 generations that's going to revolutionize and ultimately replace the smartphone. Okay? So, if we gave you the chance tonight to be one of the first involved with this, it's very simple. Would you want in, yes or no? If you got the chance tonight to be one of the first involved, would you want in, yes or no? I have good news and I have bad news. The bad news is that some of you, I see a lot of hands raised, a lot of people in the chat, but some of you are seeing this information. You're hearing this information and you're thinking, oh, this is another one of those things, too good to be true. I don't have time. You're hearing this information and it's going right over your head. And you're not going to do it. You're not going to think much of it. You're going to watch this go by. A year from now, you're going to ultimately regret this because you're going to miss it. You're not going to see the picture I'm trying to paint for you guys. And because this is what's happening. And I have good news. Some of you are going to change your life with this. But for those of you that watch this pass by, it's bad news. It's bad news. So our goal, the legacy starts now. This train is in process. In the last 3 weeks, I got the phone call and I saw this question. And simply, guys, I said yes. I saw the vision. I knew how big this was. I knew it was going to revolutionize the world. And we were first to market with no competition. Give me a break. I said yes to this. The legacy starts now. In the last 3 weeks, my organization has sold over $400,000 worth of Hilo devices, produced over $200,000 in commissions, have been paid out to the company. because of what we've done. And this coming year, our goal is to sell 1.2 million devices and become a $340 million company. In 2018, our goal is to sell 2.5 million devices and become $1 billion company. But what matters for you guys? What is in it for you? Here's the deal. As a company, we take 50% of the gross revenue and pay it out to the referral network. So in the next 2 years, if the company produces this much and they're worth $1.34 billion, $670 million is going to be paid out to the referral network in the next 2 years. How many of you guys want a piece of that? Because that is what we're looking at, guys. This is what it is. So if you're ready, say I'm ready. We're on the right track. Last year we did 157 million in revenue. Okay, we're part of a 5-year-old company. It's World Global Network. In the last 5 years, they've been building in Europe and Africa in telecommunications, and the technology that they just launched is the Helo. So really, we're in the ground floor of the launch of the Helo and building this business. We're projected to go to $2 billion by 2020. Our future is bright. We're partnered with the best in business. We're powered by Toshiba, and we're partnered with quality technology. And let me tell you guys, for those of you that are wondering, like I did as a mechanical engineer, I wanted to know how reliable this was, how accurate it was. Was this the real deal? Was it legit? And I actually flew out to Miami to meet with the CEO, Fabio Galdi, to go over everything. And I'll tell you that Toshiba had a 90-day vetting process where they studied all the algorithms, they researched all the material science, they researched all the technology, the QA, QC, everything. After 90 days, they offered to buy out Fabio. They were so impressed, they tried to buy the technology. Fabio declined. He's committed to network marketing. He believes that the most effective way to distribute a product is via network marketing and direct sales. And so rather, he's managed to partner with Toshiba, a $60 billion technology monster, and they produce all of our processors, our internal components in the device, and quality technology assembles. They're a top 100 manufacturing company in China. So we're partnered with the best. We're publicly traded, and we're going to the moon, guys. We just got started, and we're partnered with the best. Fabio Galdi, in my opinion, is the next Steve Jobs. He's a genius in technology. Since he was 11 years old, he's been doing things that the world's never seen. As an 11-year-old, he invented, he started his own FM radio transmitter by the age of 12, created his first video game by the age of 14, literally built his own motorcycle, and as he's grown into a professional entrepreneur, he's founded the second largest ISP in Italy, introduced one of the first touchscreen monitors in the world, started Mechatech, one of the largest IT companies in Singapore, developed one of the first VoIP platforms, voice over internet protocol platforms. Literally, Fabio Galdi is a genius. He's been ahead of the game for years, and he is the next Steve Jobs. He has invented the most advanced wearable technology in the world, and he's just getting started. He has a vision to be the largest technology-based company in the world, top 10 in the next 4 years, and he just started, okay? Now, as a president of the company, guys, I am in charge of building a leadership team all over the world. Each of my leaders has 10 top positions in their organization. You can see those 10 top positions and how they're aligned in the organization. Those of you that want to get started tonight, you have the chance to have one of the top 10 positions in the person that invited you's organization, okay? Each leader has 10 top positions. They are filled in the order that they are enrolled. So the sooner you join, the sooner you get started, the sooner you're in, okay? So for those of you that want to get started tonight, there's 2 options. For those of you that are watching this and see an opportunity and love the product, and you want to be one of the first ones to have this device, but don't really see don't really see yourself referring people. You see more yourself as a user. There's a partner pack, okay? The partner pack is $320, and it gives you a device. The device is $320, and the company gives you a free website to refer people if you want to down the road. So It's very simple. Every single person that buys a device gets a free website. Okay? So the product's $320. Now, for those of you that are seeing this for the first time or maybe the second time and you see the bigger picture and you're like, oh my gosh, open in 195 countries, just launched like 90 days ago. Ryan is one of the first people in the entire world to know about this. He's already a president of the company. If you see the bigger picture and where this is going and how 195 countries don't know about this but are about to, and we have the chance to be the first to tell them, this is the route you need to go. The executive pack is the family pack. It's $1,280. I know it's a lot of money. That's almost, that's almost $1,500. I know it's a ton of money. But guys, let me explain something to you. If I were Steve Jobs and I was telling you we were launching the iPhone tonight, how many of you would want to hit the streets to launch with him with one phone or 5 phones? If it's me, I want as many as I possibly can. So what he does here is he gives you a discount. He gives you, with the family pack, you buy 4, you get 1 free. You save a little bit of money up front, okay, and you get multiple devices. You can buy as many devices as you want. If you're on here tonight and you're listening to this and you have some extra money, okay, there's options. We're talking to a gentleman right now that's looking at buying 1,000 units, okay, over $350,000 worth of devices. So you can get as many as you want, and there's bulk discounts, there's big investment models that are available to those that have that option. But from a simple launching standpoint, the family pack is the way to go. You get 5 devices for the price of 4. And what you do is you have multiple devices. Like right now, I have this device right here. And for those of you that are seeing this, if you want to get started, you could buy from my website or the person that invited you here. And the idea is when you have a family pack, you have a couple extra devices on hand. When they order from you online, what you do is you give them this device. They wear the device, it's theirs, and when they get their 5-pack in, they just give you your device back so that everybody always has multiple devices on hand. Everybody's able to produce and move the product faster. It just makes sense. And also, guys, coming up, we have Christmas, right? Holiday season. A lot of people are looking at Apple Watches and Fitbits, but nobody knows about this because it just launched. This is the most advanced wearable, and it's a great Christmas gift, so a lot of people are buying family packs to give away gifts. It's a great option. So those are the 2 ways to get started tonight. Now, after you pick your pack, the second step that you want to do is you want to become a team builder, okay? It's very, very simple. You bring in your first person on the left and the first person on the right, okay? It's very, very simple. You share the information with people, guys. It explains it for you. They love the technology, and they're like, yeah, I want in too. I would like one, and they share the information. It's all about sharing information, okay? You get 1 left, 1 right. You became a team builder, and now you've qualified for 20% of the team sales commissions for life. So that's fantastic. Now you're earning commissions. And then the step 3 is to become a team developer. Simply, you help the person on your left go team builder by bringing their 2 people in, and you help the person on your right. It's very simple. 2 that get 2. It's literally the simplest model. And when you have something that's fun to share, that brings value to the marketplace, and revolutionizes 3 industries, cha-ching, literally game changer, okay? So it's very, very simple. You become a team developer, and guys, there is so much reward. There's so much fun in this company. As a president of the company, I just qualified for a trip. We have a diamond trip coming up in 30 days. We're all going to Dubai, a 6-star hotel, red carpet events, picked up in limos. I mean, it's literally going to be an extravagant event for all of our diamonds and above. As a president, I've qualified for the presidential watch and the president's jacket. There's a lot of fun, guys. There's a lot of recognition. And as a team developer, this is your start. This is the heartbeat to the company. All you have to do is share the information. And if you want to, you don't have to. This is, if you see the bigger picture, and you want to impact lives with us, fantastic. If you don't, you don't. It doesn't matter. But this is the heartbeat of the company, helping people become team developer, and there's a lot of exciting things. So we have wonderful membership programs. There's a free program. You don't get much value with it. But for those of you that are amazed, like I am, with the technology, it's very simple. It's $12 a month. You get unlimited recording time. You get permanent storage. You get the WeCare monitoring system for up to 20 people. You get the panic mode, the SOS system for 3 people. You get the Guardian feature. The life log is personalized. You get DNA analysis. And you get access to the future plug-in technologies, which are going to be like the glucose, viscosity, and blood oxygen. Okay. Now, pay very close attention, guys, because this is my favorite part of the entire program. Okay. It's the loyalty membership. Okay. This is the first time ever in technology where a company is rewarding their members with so much value. So for everybody that's looking at this, whether you want to just buy a device or you want to buy 5 or you want to buy 100, you need to pay attention to the loyalty membership because you want to understand how much value that you get as a loyalty member. It's $59 a month, which is $729, $720 a year. Okay. For that price, you get a free Hilo every single year. The latest and greatest edition for free every year. That's $320. Fabio just invented the most advanced Android device called the Infolio. Okay? It's a dual screen phone. It hasn't launched yet. It's coming out next year. That's why you want to get in now, because trust me, this phone was designed by the same guy named Antonio De Rosa that just designed the iPhone 7. It's better pixels, better camera, newer technology. You get that for free every year. You get a free Himalayan salt plate every year. You get a protection plan for loss or damage. So if you have, if you lose or damage your devices, you get up to 2 free replacements a year as a loyalty member. And then on top of all of that, you get to earn commissions and bonuses. You get the 1% loyalty box commission, which is a savings program as a loyalty member, which is, never done before, first time ever. And you get the 10% residual income. This is what technology companies are all about. This is the game changer, guys, where you get so much value as a customer. The company appreciates you so much that they're going to literally give you almost $2,000 a year for just being a $59 a month loyalty member. Okay? It's great value for the customer, creates a great brand, great loyalty, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's a game changer, and everyone needs to be a loyalty member. Otherwise, you're just literally leaving money on the table. So, next up, I want you guys to understand something. Positioning is very, very important. Do you want to be at the top or do you want to be at the bottom? Do you want to be at the beginning or do you want to be at the end? Because that's the difference between joining today and joining tomorrow. Right now, we're averaging 2,500 people a week joining the business. 2,500 people a week. Right now, you're in a position to say yes like I did and being at the very beginning with us. The longer you wait, the more people that are going to be coming in before you. And so in our first 3 weeks, guys, just transparent results. We built an organization of over 300 people. And in no time, there's going to be 1,000, 10,000, 20,000 people involved. And you're seeing it in the very beginning stage, guys. So positioning is key. I told you about Dubai. We have that coming up. I'm super excited. We have a supercar bonus that's literally out of this world, where if you hit the top of the comp plan 4 different times by May 15th, the company will buy you a Lamborghini, a Rolls Royce, or a Ferrari in cash and give you the title. Okay? This is right now available for North America, in the US, Canada, and Mexico. And guys, first time ever, they're not giving you a car allowance. If you do this, just building an organization of 500 people in a week, 4 different times, boom, they're going to give you a Rolls Royce, Lamborghini, or Ferrari. Now it's going to take a lot of work, but this is a huge supercar bonus. I'm super excited about it, and I can't wait for Dubai. And then Bangkok coming up in May. So our goal is to create 100 millionaires within the next 3 years. We already created 9 millionaires. Who's next? Okay, who's next? To recap everything, guys, we have no competitors. We're first to market in the Direct Sellers Association. We have no joining fees, no requals, no chargeback. Category creator open in 195 countries. I mean, guys, we're on our way. Partner with Toshiba, with one of the brightest entrepreneur technology gurus in the game, Mr. Fabio Galdi, with a simple system that explains all the content for you with a few short videos, guys. I'm super excited, and I look forward to those of you that join us. So for those of you that are excited, that see the value in the technology, understand where we're going with this, man, get with the person that invited you here. Get your partner pack. Get your family packs, okay? Get started tonight. We have applications. The sooner you get involved, the sooner you secure your position, and the sooner you have people coming in under you. So get started tonight. Reach out to me if you have any questions. I look forward to working with each and every one of you. Our next webinar will be at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time here in the United States. I will see you guys in an hour or so. So you guys take care. Look forward to working with you and meeting you later. See you guys. Have a good night. Bye-bye.